Okay, so when you're on page 2 of the Moonlight session, there is a pattern that's happening in the left hand where you're basically jumping, but it's based on the A minor chord and it's building from what we were doing before. So if you take a look at the initial octaves that are starting every 2 bars, you will find that it goes A, F, A, and then A, E. Now onto the left hand, we can build what's happening with the rest of the triads. So the triads are going A minor, F major, A minor, and then E major. So we have A, C, A, C, A, F, A, F, A, C, A. So those are the first 2 lines, and you can use the pedal to help you make that more legato. Okay, you're going to clear right before you play or as you play the big octave chord before adding at the top. So you can hear my pedal clearing. Clear. And clear. Clear. Here we go with the A minor again. And the E major is coming up. E, G sharp, and there's our big pause. And we're going to wind up ending on the A. Now the right hand is a whole other story. You have the 5th finger playing the melody. It's playing forte. And then we're into our fermatas. So there's our melody. It's going to be pronounced forte, nice and loud. The catch is we're using our 5th finger, so we need to tilt our hand slightly to the right to give it the strength while still making it legato. So we still need our wrist float offs. Okay. Now we've got some Alberti going on in the rest of the right hand with the expectation we're going to be holding this. Again, you can use the pedal to help smooth it out, but wherever possible, try and hold that 5th finger. So you'll notice what's actually happened is each of every 2 bars is breaking down a larger chord that I can build just by studying the notes that are in every 2 bars. So the first 2 bars of page 2, we can see we've got the low A's, we've got the high E in the melody, and then we're actually building the middle here. But the left hand is moving between these notes while the right hand is moving between these notes. And so on. So you can understand that what you're actually doing is playing 4 voices with 2 hands. You have this voice up here. You have the alto voice underneath it. You have your bass voice down here. And you have your tenor voice up here. So you're actually playing a piece that's 4 parts. And what I would encourage you to do is take a look at the page and look at the difference between the up stems and the down stems. The left hand does this in a bit of an odd way, and I suspect the main reason is so that the stems don't clash in the middle of the staff. So the publication's a little bit lazy there, but your right hand very clearly shows the soprano voice in the up stem, the alto voice in the down stem, and then the bass you're going to see with the up stem, whereas the tenor you're going to see with the down stem. So take a look at it, pick it apart, slowly assemble it. So start by playing your bass voice. Add the pedal to clear it. Okay, play that through to the chord just after the fermatas, right above the forte where it says quickly. Then add your melody. This is your framework. Then you're going to start adding in the middle parts. I would actually recommend focusing on the right hand addition first. It's what gives the song its flavor. You won't lose a lot by ignoring their tenor voice completely, but you lose a lot of what's happening in the piece and what makes it interesting if you lose that really challenging alto. You can make that final chord bigger just by filling in additional notes from the A minor. So you can see how you can play around with the A, the C, and the E to make something that's bigger, richer, fuller if you want. If you have time and can finish it off, then try and put in the tenor. You'll have some timing to deal with there because, of course, when you're just doing the soprano, the alto, and the bass, it's the soprano and bass coming together. And then the alto's doing its own thing. So you can see how then trying to time the tenor is going to have to come together with the alto. All right, so give that a try, see how it goes. And if you run into any issues, you know where to reach me.